Hey everyone. This is just kind of a recap of last week and looking forward to the week we've got going on right now as we move into the midterm of our semester, where next week is the halfway point. Okay, so at this point we are kind of moving towards the focusing on the project and less on the textbook. Um, I did realize that as I was getting ready to do this video this morning, that I could not find the calendar. Now I have all the due dates, but on the assignments, but I couldn't figure out where the calendar was. And I searched all my files and I could not find it. So I went ahead and recreated this um, calendar in Excel. You're welcome to download this. It has all the due dates of the assignments and things that are happening each week. Okay, so we are right here on July 30th through July 2nd. Remember, this is a short week because of the 4th of July holiday. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up my calendar so I can make it a little bit larger and talk about last week. We introduced the project and had our first two recipes um, completed. I just realized I misspelled very. Sorry. So the project was introduced. Um, for those of you who might have missed the announcement, um, there is a video in the modules. If you scroll all the way to the bottom to the Spring 2025 live recorded lectures, okay, right here on February 17th, I did a project introduction and the rub recipe. So I noticed in the grade book that some of y'all got the recipe done, got a perfect score. Some of y'all attempted it. Thank you for doing that. Even though you didn't get a perfect score, that's okay. That's why you have 99 attempts on your quiz. So you can go and do the individual ingredients until you get them fully correct. And then you go back and take the whole quiz all over again to get a perfect score. Okay. So I encourage you to watch the video here for the project introduction and the rub recipe. In this, I go through step by step about how to use all the tools that are available for you. Okay. The other thing is the zucchini. Where did I put that? Oh, right here on April the 9th. There is a costing out of the zucchini recipe. That's why I put them as your first two recipes. So you can go step by step watching the videos. Okay. So what I recommend to challenge yourself is do the rub recipe. Okay, we did the project introduction, do the rub recipe, and then attempt the zucchini recipe on your own using those same information, the same tools that you used in the rub recipe. Okay, so try that zucchini first. Okay, and if you're not getting it, then go back and watch the zucchini recipe and do it step by step. Okay. And then you should be in a good spot um, where you can do the other recipes. Okay. Don't forget my office hours are Tuesdays from 2 to 3 and Wednesdays from 9 to 10. Okay. So you can log into Zoom anytime during those hours. If those hours do not work for you, the best thing to do is to send me an email with your work. Okay. It's not going to be helpful for me to get an email from you that says, Miss Uminsky, I'm not getting the right answer. What I really need to see is that AP to recipe and have your information and the step by step that you do for this. So that way I can identify um, what step maybe is going wrong. Okay. So it's not helpful to just say, this is the answer I can't get it. What I need to see is your actual work step by step to show how you go to match your units from the AP to recipe and then how you go to multiply. Okay. Um, keep in mind for the project for the summer, because it is a shortened semester, I did take out the soup and the bread recipe from the menu set. Okay. So in the summertime, I do not do those three recipes because the soup is actually two recipes in one. All right. So if you have any questions about the project, any questions about the assignments, the recipes, the ingredients, anything like that, please feel free to log in during my office hours or email me to set up an appointment. So that way I know I can get you on my calendar and we can kind of work through step by step some of the ingredients that you're having problems with. Okay. So please watch those videos in reference to the project. Okay. I'm going to, just to help you out, I'm going to move the semester project module up underneath the important office hours. So that way you don't have to scroll to try to find it in the middle of everything. So the semester project folder module is now second. So that way you can access it a little bit quicker. Okay. Um, as far as midterms coming up, there is going to be a quiz that you'll see. Um, oh, there should be a midterm self-evaluation quiz. Let me make sure I have that available for you. Um, I'll go ahead and put that in there. It's just basically a checkpoint for yourself to see where you are and what you need to do to get your grade to where you want it to be. Okay, so I will put that into, based on our schedule, I will put that into next week's, I'll put that into next week's module week 5. So that way you can work on that quiz. All right. Other than that, I hope everything is going well. I'm here available if you need me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and by office hours by appointment if needed. Thanks so much.